Hey, I'm Eric Haugen. There's my website, my Patreon, my Instagram, my Spotify artist page. Go ahead and like my videos, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this content. It helps me when you do that. Today, we're just reviewing the magic of double stops. Oh, maybe I'll just leave all the effects on. Jam Pedals Retro Vibe, Moleco Echo 616 Dark Analog Delay, Vox AC4, Weber, Ceramic, Blue Dog, Hemp Cone, bro. Everybody still rolling? Let me just triple check. Having one of those weeks. Okay, join me. This is just A minor and F. There's our 5th fret A minor bar chord, our old buddy home bass, you know. And let's say, okay, minor pentatonic scale goes with that. We know this one by now. I talked about this in a video a couple of weeks ago. I mean, honestly, I talk about it all the time. You know, I call, oh, Hendrix double stops on this, and etc. But a double stop is a double stop is a double stop. All it means is I'm going to, okay, if that's my root note, who's conveniently underneath? The 5th fret there of the D string. And then, though, you have to use your noodle and move each one up. So there you go to the next 7, or 8, 7, and then, okay, that's the next note in the scale. So there's that one. 7 and 7, 5 and 5, 7 and 7. Why is my hand shaking? I've made 300 videos for 6 years. Hey. 5 and 5. Watch out for this one, though. 7 and 8. 5 and 5, 8 and 8. Detour, let's talk about this hand for a second. Always, the right hand is actually the secret weapon of being a good guitar player. If you have a technique where you tend to be very, here, let's get in center shot, very flat with this, you won't get it clean. Watch me drop this hand like this so it rakes a little bit. So that's the first kind of double stop that you can find. I call those flatties, by the way. There's like 4 different kinds that I search for. I think I did a series on this for Vox's, I think it's on their Facebook page. So what I always say to do is take a groove. I'm going to give it the Neil Young groove. And then you'd go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So I'm actually, sorry, I'm not going to show you the thing in the beginning because it's not actually important that I show you that. What's more important is what we're doing right now, which touches upon a big philosophical thing. Once you know a certain amount of songs, you can stop learning songs and start learning more about the instrument, learning more about rhythm, harmony, and melody, the 3 elements of music, because that's where you're actually going to improve. You stop. You know, yes, it's cool to learn exactly how to play something because that's a cool test and it's very satisfying. But then you got to start to see what, I don't want to tap myself, what you can play, what you can create, what you can do. Anyway. You see me do this all the time. I get my Robin Trower settings going and I could just do this all day, and I do it all day. So this is me further extrapolating from the Always Be Riffin' video that I did a couple of weeks ago, because I always be riffin', bro. Okay, so flatties are the first kind of double stop. The next one I tell people to look for, flatty to diagonal. So a diagonal, do I have a way to represent this? Anyway, it would be like looking for this 8 and 5. That's 7 and 5. That's 7 and 5. That's 7 and 5. Looking for those, and those sound weird. Well, I mean, they sound cool here, but usually it's in the context of coming from the flatty behind it, 5 and 5, cleanly getting that. I might turn off my effects now so you can really hear what's going on. And this is, I love this so much because this is actually deceivingly difficult to do. To get that top note to still be heard when this finger comes on. What if I rotate this way? Can you see this hand better? It's probably out of focus though. Last one's the hardest one. So that's a flatty to a diagonal. Same thing, Neil Young groove. I mean, don't they do that with the other finger? Again, I'm putting my effects back on because it's my house, I can do what I want. If you're having trouble, if the notes are getting choked, if the thing's not landing, you know what that means to do. Slow down. Can I just do this every week, all week? This will just be my channel, me just doing this forever. I could. Okay, flatties. Flatties transitioning to diagonals. Then the subset of that would be, all right, I'll make myself suffer. Hammering those on. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's hard to do. Cleanly to get that other note out. Question, do I have my phone handy? Hold on, I want to take a picture of something. What I wanted to show you is I talk about sometimes pick angles and how those can change. I've talked about going, well, I'll show you, backwards to forwards, and I think the last video. I'm actually, then there's the other axis that a pick can rotate. So again, it can be dead flat on the strings, or I can kick it to the front edge, and by the way, or I can drop it that way. In general, yeah, paying attention to that stuff matters. Yeah, this is, I've said it before, this is the guy. This is actually the guy. This is the thing that makes guitar playing good. More effects, same idea. Neil Young groove. Now the last one, I just love the effects, I'm leaving them on, is the slidey flatty. So that's easy again. You're just looking for a chance to go. Uh-oh. Did you see that? So I had to switch my fingers around so I could get 5 and 5 to 7 and 8. This bottom one's garbage. I don't think there's a useful way to do it. I'm gonna give it the half bossa nova my way. So I think now my delay won't work. Now, side note, sometimes people will just cheat that weird one here to just go 7 and 7, so it's not really in the scale anymore. It does sound cool though. We didn't even talk about, okay, last thing you could do, there's nothing that says it could the fills have to be all double stops. I could do notes leading into a double stop. So if I did like, you know, note, note, and then some slideys. Okay, then I started to put some chromatics in. That's a whole nother video there. However, here's bonus round, right? That, if you're like, whatever, bro, that's easy. I don't know about that. But if you're like, that's easy, hey, you know, there's all these various shapes of A minor. All right, here. You know, A minor. There's a minor pentatonic for that one. You know, there's A minor over here, there's A minor over there, there's A minor over there, and there's minor pentatonics for every one of those, isn't there? That's how I play guitar. Is the 5 shapes. You know, you, go to 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 you. And I do know where all the pentatonic scales are that go with those. Never, 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 never just learn a scale without knowing what chord it goes with. You will forget it. Trust me, because I've done it. So you could extrapolate across other caged minor pentatonics. And, you know, the intro, just so you know, I'm going back and forth between A minor and F. Let me just tune again because I did change my strings out. Ernie Ball 10s, that's what I use on my electrics. Sometimes I use String Joy 10s because they were nice to send me some sets. Those are good too. But mostly I use Ernie Ball 10s. Okay, the other thing, you know, it goes to an F chord. There's an F cage shape, so I would do the same hunt. Hunting for the flatties. I played the wrong note, oh no. So I could do the same thing. Watch this. I don't even know what that was. That was cool though. That's, you know, all part of my stream of consciousness lessons. Whatever, these are lessons. Okay, that's all we need to talk about for today. And I'm thinking about the people who are going to comment complaining that that wasn't clear enough. You go into my head and then come back out. Tell me I'm wrong. That's a Mitch Hedberg reference. Do you guys like Mitch Hedberg? One of my favorite comedians. Anyway, thanks so much to everybody who supports me in all the ways that you do, even if it's just clicking like and subscribe, because that's how algorithm relevancy works. It sends people, you know, sends it around so that more people can see it and comment on it. And then though that does translate to website traffic. Website traffic means people are booking lessons, purchasing my PDF downloads, supporting me on Patreon, or heck, even donating money. Thank you so much. As Bill and Ted would say, for real, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. I'll see you next week. Happy Friday. Eat pizza.